Where do I look when I talk?
We're on. This is Kaz, Randy, and X here on Line Bizard Radio.
Rhyme Bizarre Radio.
And we're here with Tom Wark, and we're just chatting here in the comfort and coziness of the
new studio, of the new studio.
We call it Studio 3.
Studio 3?
Yeah, and that's...
Because it's the third iteration?
Yeah.
Or fourth?
Third. Fourth? Well, downstairs, upstairs.
Well, yeah. If you count the radio station,
it's a different setup.
It would be like the radio station. Then it was the downstairs. Then it was upstairs. And it was here.
All right. So it's fourth. So yeah, you got to put a sign on the door.
Studio 4.
And then something on the road so people know where to go, so they don't have to keep.
So then people keep pulling over and going, "Where do I find the free TV equipment?"
Yeah. No. That's Studio 4. So anyway, this is a beautiful Friday as usual, and we are just sitting around drinking a beer today, and. It's going to be a lively conversation, I think, once we hear about your honeymoon. No.
Oh, the honeymoon. I just got back from my honeymoon.
I know. Well, so hold that thought.
Okay.
And everybody will want to know that. But we want to talk a little bit about the vineyard. So what's going on in the vineyard?
What are you asking me for? This is yours. No, this is
nothing.
We ask you. So
rain.
It's what? What is this? I mean,
rain.
It's June.
Welcome to June.
Raining.
Then it's raining.
Yeah.
And it's like every other day we get rain now.
Yeah.
So it's like...
It hailed yesterday in Napa.
Yeah, it did a little in our neck of the woods too.
There was like 0.4 of an inch yesterday in Napa. Yesterday being Tuesday, or Wednesday rather.
How far behind are we?
No, we are...
Tomorrow.
It'll be... This
the
goes
grapes?
out on Friday.
No. How far are we in the growing season behind?
Oh, no, well...
At this point.
You know what? It is a little interesting because I don't think it's as far off as
no, I don't think
people
so.
think.
But there was a recent story that just came out talking about the rain could possibly interrupt the pollination.
Yeah,
right.
And then the whole crop is toast because of that.
Right. So I think there'll be shot berries and shot clusters and whatever you want to. That's my thinking a little bit. And when it does start to warm up, there's going to be a huge amount of pressure because there's so much moisture in the soil and radiating in all these newer weeds that we've all chopped down once and rotor-tilled, but now they're all coming back with fervor, and it's going to be a mess. It's going to be because it's going to be so much moisture, and that's going to heat up. It's going to be the swamp gas going up right into the grapes and stuff. So it's going to be horrible pressure. I think
it's going to be
once it breaks out. So we're going to actually do. We're going to be doing a bunch of different things.
Kaz Winery is. And a lot of the vineyard growers in our area are kind of on the same thinking that as soon as we get a break, that we're going to go out there and spray with something, whatever spray you're using, to get at it right away. And we're going to probably hit it about every 5 to 7 days. What about those people who are organic?
Like me.
So you can use the spray you're talking about.
Sure. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff we can spray with, too. What we're doing this year, though, is we're hitting it with the sulfur early, just because it's the known, attacker of mildew spores.
If you use sulfur spray, does that take you out of the league of natural winemakers?
No.
No.
Natural winemakers, maybe, but not organic or biodynamic.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, because it's still organic sulfurs. The type that I'm using is okay.
Sulfur is not organic. It's an inorganic compound. How can you call it organic sulfur?
Well, it is organic.
Well, the people who certify it,
so it's like kosher. They just kind of bless it and go.
Apparently,
that'll do. If you use that, it's still you can still call yourself organic, is what they mean.
Well, and organic is if it's just mined sulfur of what it is, and it's not broken down. It's not chemically treated with anything else to take out other things and add some other crap back into it. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
All right, but the thing that we're using this year, in amongst all that stuff, is whey.
Yeah.
As in cheese?
We've been talking a lot about this, yes.
So, and it's a big study that went on, and for any of the bloggers out there that are really wanting to check out the windows open, so that's why the truck went by. Christoph,
I'll go close it.
X was wondering, where's the truck?
Yeah.
Where's that truck coming from?
There was a large truck running through my headphone.
Yeah, it was outside the studio.
I was like, wow, am I getting a delivery right now?
Amazing stereo image of a truck rolling through the studio.
So the bloggers that want to find out about this, I think you probably all you need to do is go to the Google search thing and do whey spraying grapevines, and this study will come up from Argentina. Anybody who wants it you're more than welcome to Kaz at winebizradio.com. Again, Kaz at winebizradio.com. Email me, and I will email you the link from the study that was done in Australia.
What's the point, though, of spraying whey?
Whey, they've tried milk, okay, and they've also tried cheese. No, they've also tried water and milk together, and then also the whey, just the basically the runoff of the cheese. The curds go one way and the whey goes the other way. That has an amazing amount of protein in it. The protein attacks the spores and blow them up.
Any other side effects?
Stinky.
It smells terrible.
Like cheese out in the vineyard.
So you don't do this when the grapes are on the vine?
No, you can.
Why would you want your grapes to smell stinky cheese?
Well, because grapes and cheese go good
Eventually
together.
That's not the best reason to spray.
No. But this friend of mine that used it last year, because of how the pressures from last year, he used it about within a month of harvest, and there was nothing.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
I would have never thought of whey. I would have probably, if it were me, I didn't know. I would have sprayed.
Well, yeah.
7 Up
When you
on
think
it
about it, it's fatty and has a protein in it, and you mix it with water, a significant amount of water actually, to get it down. And then if you use different types of water into it, again, something that's going to not just well water or city water, a water that's been treated mainly with magnets. Have you heard about different things about how you can change the structure of water to make it more wettable?
Are we bringing in Rudolf Steiner later?
Yes, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so
We're not digging them up.
there's
to bring
different
them on the show.
treatments that you can do to the water itself to make that even a better spray out there and stuff. So.
But those wetting agents, do they also have organic versions of all of that stuff?
Yes, they do. And there's oils and stuff that you can use too. Again, fatty oils work good. You want to change the acid of it.
This is all an attempt to
Control powdery mildew.
Powdery mildew, because powdery mildew will. Yeah.
And obviously this is the book ended. We've been talking about how wet it's been,
Right.
and how it refuses to become summer,
That's a good book.
or enter into a more kind of customary weather pattern that we're used to seeing. The question really comes to mind is this the new normal? Are we coming into is this climate change right now? Is this what you're seeing?
Let's talk to God right now. God.
Hey God. Is this climate change?
As it turns out, I
Yes.
published an interview.
The voice of God.
I published an interview with Mother Nature on my blog not 2 days ago, and I got to tell you, she is pissed, and she's in no mood to be bitched at.
Ooh.
So
See?
I think we might be in trouble.
So be quiet about
Mother Nature.
yeah.
and God.
Don't.
She's in a very, very bad mood.
Yeah, well, so it's climate change. Yeah, we're definitely in it because look at all the there's tornadoes in weird places that haven't had
Tornadoes
a tornado.
dropping in Yuba City and I mean in Massachusetts.
In the Massachusetts
Yeah,
one.
you're talking
give me a
about-
break.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared to say whether it's climate change or
Just
global warming.
really
I'd like to see
seems
some
wild.
long-term data before we start. 'Cause
Absolutely long-term data.
every time there's a weird, anomaly,
A glitch.
oh, everything's happening, everything's changing. Really, is it really colder? Is it really hotter? I don't know. It's certainly wetter this
It's
year.
colder.
Hey man, you could even make the argument
Now
that
it
this
is.
is the apocalypse. This
Yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
A taco
it's
lips?
Rapture.
because the rapture happened.
Rapture.
All
Yeah.
the real
rapture party.
Christians have left, and now
Right.
the rest of us are screwed.
We're all
and
here.
so now
Yeah.
we're starting to
I
see
have not- I didn't
300
see it.
people
I
die
saw no
here, 100
clothes
people
in the
die
street,
there. It's like so, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
if you'd have come to Kaz Winery, there was clothes out in front of our winery.
Yeah.
I put them out there.
As the
Empty clothes.
Clothes. Yeah. The clothes were out in front of the
that's
winery,
awesome.
and I put a little.
Did anyone get it?
Oh yeah, they got
Oh,
it.
good. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
fishing,
Gone
I
fishing.
know. I just rapture here.
rapture. Fun.
Rapture did happen.
Well, my hope is that we start to get some sustained 80-degree days.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
But again, that pressure then on the vines is going to be significant in those first few days. So that is absolutely so critical that if you're even a home gardener, you get out there and spray your grapes with something.
Well, again, the sustained heat is important for
Oh,
a
big time.
number of
Oh,
reasons. I mean, also it's obviously important so that we get some good grapes growing. But I mean,
Tomatoes.
for golf in particular, though, it's why we
It's
need
golfing
some good weather.
in cold weather.
Well, golf balls
sucks.
and grapes are kind of round and they go together.
I can see how the warm weather would help the
golfers,
viticulture
too.
But mainly it's about the
golf.
It's about the
It's
golf.
about the golfing.
Yeah.
Boy,
You've been